Tony! Hey, Cesare, what happened? Hey, what's the matter?
It's all right, kid. Let me get in my wind. Hello, Lou.
Boy, you bushed. What were you running from? The cops?
Hey, Cesare, what did you do?
Don't be scared, little brother. I give him the old crisscross.
Anybody see you? Maybe we ought to arrange for an alibi.
Look at that, Lou, huh? Not even to college yet, and already you talk like a lawyer. Hey, Tony. Look.
Wow. How much you got?
$200. Here, Tony. Go down and give it to Mama. Now, Papa don't have to have no beggar's funeral and get buried in a sack. And Tony, tell Mama to get him a nicer coffin with the silver handles. Here. Take it.
Think you want to buy Papa a coffin with money you robbed?
How else are we gonna do it, huh? Tony, don't worry. I got it off a drunk. It was easy. He hardly put up a fight at all.
Cesare, you think Papa cared about a coffin? Only ever one of us was supposed to be decent, to have something to eat. Hey, he wanted me to be a doctor, huh? He wanted me to help people. Not to rob them. You think he cared about a coffin with silver handles?
Well, I care. Me, Cesare Romano. I care how my old man is buried. I don't want the neighbors to laugh, and we couldn't even give the old man a decent funeral. Capiche? We needed the money, so I got it. It don't matter how.
No, it matters. It matters to Papa. Hey, how many times you tell us, huh? He say a man who lives by violence, he dies the same way.
Yeah. Papa, he was full of those wise sayings. You know what I think? I think Papa was a jerk.
Oh, Cesare.
Yeah. Tony. Stunard. Huh? A two-bit jerk. What did Papa ever get out of life, huh? He's a lying down there dead with a busted gut, 42 years old. For what? From a hole in the cold in the winter and a nice enough suburb with 6 flights of stairs. For what? 4 cents, huh? 4 cents a trip? Great, huh, Tony? Huh? But our Papa, he was full of those wise sayings. He who lives by a violence gotta die by a violence. Well, I got a wiser saying, too. He who takes, gets. And it don't matter how. Just as so he's smart, right, Lou? You just take, and it don't matter how. Because one day you end up a Mr. Big. And the people don't care how you got your money. And that's gonna be me. Cesare Romano. Mr. Big.
3 boys from the slum. One wanted to be a doctor, one wanted to be a lawyer, and the third, he just wanted to be Mr. Big. All 3 achieved their ambitions with surprising results. As sure as my name is Boris Karloff, they are the guilty men. And that's the name of our story. Our principal players are Mr. Everett Sloan, Mr. J.C. Flippen, and Mr. Frank Silvera. That sound you hear is a heartbeat that held together a fantastically powerful organization dedicated to big business, the big business of crime. Let me assure you, my friends, this is a thriller. (1923). Cesare Romano gets suspended sentence and protection racket slugging. 1928. Witnesses disappear. Cesare Romano, alias Charlie Roman, released on hijacking charge. 1931. Roman denies control. Fed stymied in liquor rackets. 1940. Ex-bootleggers organize, gambling, procuring dope on nationwide scale. 1960. Industrialist Charles Roman subpoenaed. Testifies shipping, hotel, oil interests of syndicate strictly legit.
Wait! Show me one combine, not only in this country, anywhere in the world that's had a better year. So what's $500,000 to us? So long as it's going to prevent one kid from becoming a delinquent.
It's $500,000, that's what it is. We're not in business to raise money for charity. You seem to be missing that little point, Charlie.
I don't miss nothing, Harry. Not one thing. I make it my business. Ask Lou. Ask Lou. Eh? Go ahead.
I don't want to ask Lou. He'll say what you told him to say.
Look, Harry, don't make me mad, eh? I got a bad tick. I'm not supposed to get mad.
What do you want from me, Charlie? You want me to listen to the mouthpiece?
I hardly think that was necessary, Gans, referring to me as a mouthpiece.
All right. Let's hear what the Philadelphia lawyer has to say.
Well, there's very little to say. You've all heard what Charlie wants, and I think we should go along with him.
Well, I don't. I don't.
Look, Harry, don't push me, huh? Don't push me. I don't care what the doctors say. Don't push me.
Well, how is he?
Is he all right, Tony?
All right, this time.
You're not going. Tony, he's your brother. Talk to him. Why did you come if you're not going to talk to him? What kind of a brother are you? What kind of a doctor are you?
I'm a good doctor. When you called me, I came. I've done all I can for him as a doctor. The rest is up to him.
No, it's up to you, too. In the old country, a brother is a brother. In the old country, a brother will kill for his brother if he has to. Where are you going?
I'm going to the hospital. People are waiting for me there. Poor people.
What do you want from me, Tony, eh? What am I going to do? Today I nearly killed myself fighting to get money, to do good, to help people. And all the time I knew it wasn't enough for you.
No, it isn't. No matter what you do, you're scum, Charlie, and you know it. What about all those young boys who come to my office every day? What about all those narcotics cases? Sure, you don't sell them the stuff, but it comes in on your ships. It's unloaded on your docks. What good is tearing down the slums if you keep bringing in narcotics? What does it prove?
Leave me alone.
You're my brother. I know a lot of things have changed, but it's not enough if the worst remains. Don't you see that?
I'm sorry I hit you, Tony.
Sorry I said what I did. Well, I guess I better be going. Goodbye, Cesare. Anna. Remember, rest. No more meetings. Next time, you might not be so lucky.
Right, go ahead. What are you thinking? Go ahead, say it, say it.
I'm thinking that I'm your wife and that I love you.
You think Tony's right, huh? Now, what am I gonna do? You think maybe if I do something about narcotics, he's gonna love me again? You think Tony's right, Lou?
Well, you know that I'm always with you, Charles. But there is no denying that Tony's got a point. I mean, if we're going into something like donating playgrounds, we ought to go the whole way. I suggest that we drop the narcotics operation.
Hey, what do you think? The other fellas are gonna stand for that?
Well, they might if it were put to them properly. If it were made clear to them that this is the only remaining thing that they can get us on, that the rest of the operation is clean. I suppose we'd have some trouble with Gans, but I think we should try it, Charles. We can explain to them why we want to do it and put it to a vote at the meeting tomorrow.
Don't let him go to any more meetings. You heard what Tony said.
All right, Anna. She's right, Charles. You shouldn't take the chance. I'll handle it.
Even Harry Gans?
Yes.
You know, I don't know what I'd do without you, Lou. If it wasn't for you, I'd think maybe I have Harry Gans killed a long time ago. You know, out the side of my wife, you're the only friend I got. And I appreciate you, Lou. I appreciate you always behind me.
I know you do. Oh, you don't have to show me out, Anna. And don't worry. I'll see there are no more upsets like this.
Thank you, Lou. I know you love my Cesare. Thank you very, very much.
Philadelphia, Mr. Adams?
Yes, get me home as fast as you can.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Louis.
Oh, hello, dear. You needn't have waited up.
I wanted to. How was your meeting?
Oh, you know how these board of directors meetings are. They're always pretty tiring.
You have a visitor, Mr. Gans,
What? Where is he?
in the living room.
Would you excuse me, dear? I'll try and make it short.
Of course, dear.
I'll be up as soon as I can.
Quite a fancy joint you got here, Mouthpiece.
What are you doing here, Gans?
I came to see you. What kept you?
It's a long way to Philadelphia.
You're right. It's a long way.
I can do without your innuendos, Gans. My guests usually come by invitation. I don't recall inviting you. What are you doing here?
I came to find out about poor old Charlie. How's he feeling?
Now, I know you didn't come all the way out here to Philadelphia with just Charles's health on your mind.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. I've been doing a lot of thinking about poor old Charlie lately. I think somebody else ought to head up the organization and old Charlie be put out to pasture.
Out to pasture or in cement in a marsh in Jersey.
Oh, no, I didn't say Charlie had to get hit, did I? You know we don't do that anymore. It don't pay. I just think he should step down or be forced down before he breaks us all.
The money for that playground is chicken feed. That's not what's disturbing you. Why don't you come right out with it? Why don't you come out and say that you want to be Mr. Big?
All right. I want it. And I'm going to get it. Are you going to get in my way?
I will if you try to break up this organization with a lot of internecine warfare.
I don't understand them big words, mouthpiece. Save them for the Supreme Court. And don't walk away from me. I don't like it.
That's too bad.
Now, look, Lou, you watch your step. There's more lawyers in this town than you can count, and don't you forget that.
Look, don't play it tough with me. You know as well as I do that whether you or Charles runs this organization, it can't survive without me.
So you keep telling us. And maybe you're right. But it works the other way around, too, lawyer boy. I don't think you could be the big bull on the stock market or the big spender at the racetracks and what you make as a public defender. So let you let up on the tough talk, too, huh?
Or what?
Or I might just bring out a few items I've got in my safe deposit box. Just one of them would stink you up so bad they couldn't stand the smell of you even in Philadelphia. Just because you're Mr. Lewis Adams with a social register wife, don't think I couldn't stink you up good. All the way down the main line.
So that's what you have in mind, hmm?
That's what I've got in mind. And remember that the next time there's a show of hands, like at tomorrow's meeting.
I'll think about it.
Don't think about it. Make up your mind you're going to do it. At tomorrow's meeting, Charlie won't be there. You're going to vote with me. And Charlie's going to be out. Because if you don't...
I said I'll think about it. Good night.
Good night, mouthpiece.
Hello?
Hello, Anna. This is Lou. May I speak to Charles, please?
No, Lou. No more tonight. You heard Tony say he must rest.
Yes, I know, but this is important.
So is his life. Please.
It's all right.
Hey, Lou. How are you?
Oh, well, the important thing, Charles, is how are you?
I'm fine. What's up?
I was just thinking about what we talked about before, you know, about the meeting tomorrow, and,
What's the matter? Something happened. I can tell from your voice.
No, nothing's happened. It's just that I had some second thoughts on the matter, and would you mind coming to the meeting tomorrow?
No, I don't mind, but we promised Anna, and you know what Tony said. Thought you could handle this alone.
Oh, I will. I just thought we could swing it easier if you were there.
All right, Lou. All right, I'll be there.
No, Cesare.
Thanks, Charles, very much. I'll see you there.
Okay, Lou. Goodbye. Okay, Lou, how does it figure?
Well, it's 8-4 in favor of the playground. I guess that does it, Gans. The playground is in.
That's fine, fellas. Thanks. Thanks, fellas. Yeah, I got something else on my mind I'd like to talk to you about. At least I want you to think about it for next month's meeting. It's about the dock traffic, the stuff. I've been thinking how maybe we ought to drop that business.
Drop it? It's worth millions a year. It's a big proposition getting bigger. Have you gone off your nut?
Let me finish, Harry. You might let me finish.
If we listen to you, we'll all be finished. For 2 years, we've been masterminding the dock walkouts so we can control all the stuff coming in. We've got it so nicely and neatly wrapped up the narcotic boys can't even nibble around the edges, and he wants us to drop it. I just don't follow you, Charlie. I just don't follow you.
You mean you don't want to?
I can't.
If you let me finish, maybe you could.
Oh, I've heard enough.
You're walking out.
What's it look like? Wait a minute, Harry. I said I'm going, and I mean it. I'll be in my office 5 minutes. If anybody wants to come with me, they can.
Charles, we've got to get him back.
Now let him go. If he thinks he can get along without the rest of the organization, let him try. Jaime, Johnny, Momo, you voted with him. You want to walk out too?
May I interrupt for just a moment, please?
Sure. Go ahead, Lou.
Charles, I know what's on your mind, even if the other boys don't. And, well, I'm perfectly willing to go along with you, but there's no sense in breaking up the entire organization just because a couple of tempers have flared. No, I think we've just got to try and be reasonable about this.
What do you want me to do? You want me to go down on my knees to Harry Gans?
No, I don't think you'll have to do that. He knows what's at stake. I suggest that we go in and talk to him.
You go in and talk to him. If he wants it to come back, all right. But don't expect me to go there.
Look, Charles, we'll get nowhere this way, and you know it. You two have got to get together. Now, the best way to accomplish that, as far as I can see, is for the boys to get out of here so that you and I can talk to him alone.
All right.
All right, boys?
Okay, Lou.
All right. Good. Johnny.
Hello?
You go in and get Gans.
Do you think he'll come back in?
Yes, I think he will, if you tell him that Charles and I are here alone.
Sure, Lou.
All right, I'm here. Now what?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank you for coming back, Gans.
I hope you know what you're doing, mouthpiece. What's on your mind?
Well, I'll tell the both of you if you listen. Now, you know as well as I do that this syndicate can't survive if this break takes place.
The way he's going, it won't last anyhow.
You never listened to my reasons.
I told you before, I've heard enough.
Now, look, Harry, at least let's be fair. I mean, you ought to hear Charles out. I think we all should before any decision is made.
Lou's right, Harry.
All right. Start talking.
Go ahead, Charles.
Just like that, huh? It's not so easy, just like that. Tell you the truth, I don't understand. How it got started, even. You remember, Lou, all the fights we used to have when you first started talking about the legitimate, the legitimate, the legitimate. I thought you had holes in your head. Then I began to see the handwriting on the wall. Just like you said it was gonna be. When bootlegging went out and the feds started to cracking down, and I went along, yeah? I took a trip to the old country, remember? Mm-hmm. All right, I didn't like it there. I like it here. I like being a big businessman. And all the time I talk to my wife, Anna, how nice it would be we had some children like you got, Johnny. But I don't got no children. I only got my wife, Anna, and my kid brother, Tony. You know what Tony thinks of me? You know what he said to me last night? He said Charlie Roman is scum. Scum. My kid brother doesn't love me. You understand? Since 29, he hates me. Because of those little kids that was killed accidental the day we had to hit Sox Malone. Maybe you don't have a kid brother hates you. But Tony, and those little kids, they get under my skin more and more every day. Why do you think this means so much to me? It's because of those little kids. The district is also lousy with the pushers that are pushing the stuff we bring over in the boats. What's it doing down there? It's going to the kids, Harry. The stuff is going to the kids. It's lousing them up worse than ever before. Look, we're making enough money, legit. Let's drop the stuff.
And let somebody else move in?
Nobody's gonna move in.
Who is there to come in?
Somebody will. Some of those little Brooklyn punks will come in. And the first thing you know, they'll be bucking the organization. And they'll have the money to do it, and we'll be dead.
No, they won't, Harry.
You bet they won't. But you can't stop them because you're getting soft, Charlie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll tell you what I'm talking about. You're getting out now because I'm moving in. Ain't no Brooklyn punk gonna take over that drug action. And now you want to cut off the whole supply and walk around like a saint. Well, not me. I'm stepping in.
Oh, no, you won't, Gans. You're doing nothing of the kind.
Who's gonna stop me? You gonna stop me?
No, I'm gonna stop you. Charlie Roman, that's who.
Charlie Roman. There's no such character around anymore. Charlie Roman was a tough baby in his day. But now all we got is poor old sick Papa Romano, stewing in his beer about a bunch of no-good apple-stealing delinquents on the East Side. Get out of my way.
You?
Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. Harry, don't you ever lift your hands on me. Don't you?
Charlie.
No, you don't, mouthpiece. Cut it out, Gans.
Let me go.
Move still in here.
Let me go. Let me go.
Let him sit.
Come on, Gans.
Let me go.
Hey, Terry.
Cut it out, Gans.
Terry. Terry.
Put it down. I gotta help him, Harry. I said put that down. I can't stand here and watch him die, Harry. You told me you hated his guts. You said you wanted him dead.
Lou?
You told me he always treated you like a poor relation. Well, he won't anymore.
Terry.
And if it bothers you too much, don't look.
Hey, Terry.
What's the matter, mouthpiece? Weak stomach?
You said. You promised.
I said we wouldn't hit him, and we didn't. He did it himself, didn't he? Johnny, didn't he?
I guess.
You know.
All right, I know.
I don't know anything of the kind.
You don't, huh? Look, mouthpiece, you're in this as deep as anybody else. Deeper. You brought him in here.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
I'm just reminding you in case you decide to do any talking. I got something else I want to remind you about, too. My safe deposit box. Johnny, tell your sister and that brother of his. And you, tell the boys. Tell them right. Tell him everything's going to be just the same. Business as usual. And Mouthpiece, tell him it's not Charlie Roman talking. It's Harry Gans.
Who's that for?
Charlie Roman.
Who's he?
Charlie Roman? He was a big man.
He dreamed big. He lived big. Up until the very moment of his untimely death, his every thought, his every action was big. And so that you, Mrs. Roman, may know, so that the world may know the honor we bear him, we have voted not the $500,000 that he had asked for, but even more, for the betterment of its people. And we ask you, Mrs. Roman, to accept from us, his friends and associates, this gift, given with love and everlasting gratitude. Anna, it's what Charles wanted. Anna.
Why should I take it? I want nothing from you, from any of you. Did I ever ask for anything? All I ever wanted was my man.
Anna, don't. Please don't.
No, stop. Tony. Tony. You were his brother. This means something to you. If anyone is to take it, you should take it.
Very well, Anna. In the name of my dead brother, I accept it. On the condition that it be given in the name of Cesare Romano, I accept this. And from all of you, his friends, I accept this, and I thank you for what you have done. And now, for Cesare Romano, I will read this.
What is it?
We found this in his papers, to be read in the event of his death. Couldn't be called a will. A will could not legally dispose of that which was illegally gained. What was his last testament? Shall I read it? To the boys. Lou, Harry, Johnny, Augie, Danny, Butsy, Jaime, Momo, and all the rest who was with me all these years. Now I'm dead. All I ask is to keep up the organization. And if you want to know what I think, let Lou handle it, because there is no one you can trust better than him. I would trust him with my life.
No.
What's the matter, Lou?
Nothing.
Now, when it comes to my cut, I want to tell you it's no use to try and give it to my wife, Anna, or my brother, Tony, because I know they won't take it. The money I'd like to be split up down the line to your children. Like Angela, Johnny, when she marries. Let me pay for the wedding, since I never had a daughter. Same with you, Augie, and your boy, Walter. And Harry, your kids. And oh, yes, I don't want to forget the parish when I live in the old days. If it's not for me, the poor box will always be empty. Fill it up every week, and you'll be doing the best thing you can for your old friend, Cesare Romano. Cesare Romano was killed.
That's a lie.
Let me finish, Harry. Don't jump to conclusions. He was killed by the society that created Charlie Roman. And he lived as they created him. In evil. Out of evil. Now that Charlie Roman is dead, Cesare Romano has been returned to us. Him we love and him we sacrifice.
Anna, why are you acting like this?
You murdered him. You murdered my husband.
Anna, it wasn't me.
Shut up!
Shut your mouth before you say something no one wants to hear. You may go now. All of you. Go, all of you, go! Get out of here! All of you, get out! Get out! I know what you're going to say to me. It is done. So let it be.
No, Anna, it is not all done, not yet. But let it be, let it be. Soon they will eat each other alive. Look, Anna. Look, it is far from done.
Because why should you get his vote? You better get down to Philadelphia and put a tap on the lawyer's phone. I want a report on everybody he talks to. I don't like the way that Johnny Longo's acting. Stay on his tail. Now, look, lawyer, just because Charlie leaves you his vote, that doesn't mean we're going to let you run the organization.
I'm not trying to run it. I'm trying to keep it running. And the way to keep it running is to do exactly as Charles wanted to do. And that's to drop the traffic in narcotics. Now, wait a moment, please. I know what's involved here in the way of money and power, but the time is wrong. Right now, there's a congressional committee sitting in Washington digging into this very thing. And except for the dope action, we're clean. Do you understand what that means? Clean, clean. The public is aroused about this narcotics thing. You can't fight the public, it's too big.
The public? The public will stand for anything. They can't be bothered. Like bootlegging. Laws or no laws. They wanted their hooch, they paid their money, and they took their chances. I'll tell you, the public is as rotten as anybody.
Look, Gans, don't make the mistake of thinking that the public is rotten. Oh, yes, the public has been cheated. They've been led by the nose. They've been sweet-talked and double-crossed. But don't tell me that the public is rotten.
Oh, sure. We didn't make a killing in bootlegging. We're not cleaning up now on the big stuff. All right, you've had your say. Now I'll tell you where I stand. That legit stuff is okay, as long as it's paying off. But when it comes to dope and the big paying stuff, I say go all the way. And if there's any trouble anywhere down the line, we'll let them have it. Now, what do you say? You gonna get tough? Or are you gonna mooch along with a mouthpiece like Charlie did? Well, what's it gonna be?
I'll go along with Lou.
You will, huh? How much you will be? And you are two. And three, and four, five.
Now, wait a minute. You can't take a vote. Johnny isn't here.
Johnny will vote my way. I've got 5 and Johnny makes 6. That's all I need. The organization runs my way.
All right. And I'm out.
You guys that voted with him, are you out too?
We're pulling out, too.
All right, but your districts don't go with you. The districts stay with the syndicate. And anybody that tries to change that will find out something they won't like.
You can't take over this way, Harry. This isn't like the old days. These are legitimate businesses. You can't just throw out the stockholders.
I can't, huh? You think I can't, mouthpiece? Maybe you'd better go talk to Johnny.
Johnny?
Yeah. We had a little discussion with Johnny this morning. He came up with some crazy ideas too, mouthpiece. We changed his mind. I think you ought to go talk to him. Philadelphia, sir?
Yes. No, drive me to Johnny Longo's first. Johnny? Johnny?
Louis, is that you?
Martha, darling, I have to talk to you.
Is it because of this, Louis? They say that you were involved with the syndicate. Is that true, Louis?
Obviously, I'm too late. Yes, Martha. Yes, it's true.
But how long have you been a part of this?
Roughly since I've been a lawyer. Charles Roman paid for my law school. I was indebted. Oh, I'm sick of making excuses. I really have none. I knew what I was doing.
But why, Louis? You don't need these men. You're a good lawyer.
Martha, I don't think that a person like you with your background could ever understand.
But why didn't you tell me, Louis, after all these years?
I was afraid. I thought I'd lose you. Now it'll all come out, this investigation. Martha, you must believe that I came home tonight to tell you this whole dirty story.
Louis, don't.
This man, Longo, he didn't commit suicide. He was killed. And Charles, he was murdered, too.
He died of a heart attack.
Murdered.
But not you, Louis.
That's what I tried to tell myself. I didn't actually do it, but it's the things I didn't do that make me guilty of all their crimes. As guilty as any of them.
Louis, I don't understand any of this.
No, you wouldn't, Martha, but I have to tell you. These others, they didn't know any other way. They grew up in a jungle. The only way they knew to survive was by violence. But I knew better. I was the educated one. I swore an oath to uphold the law. Yes, they committed the crimes, but I was the guiltiest.
Louis.
And I know now what I have to do. I'm only sorry for what it'll do to you. Please forgive me.
I love you, Louis. This other man that you've been talking about, I've never known him.
Thank you, dear. Hello. Hello, operator. Yes, I want to place a call to Mr. Freeman Chase, Lincoln 7, 2791. That's Washington, D.C. Yes, I'll wait. Mr. Chase? Yes, this is Lewis Adams. I've decided to testify before your committee. Well, I'm sorry to disturb you tonight, but if I don't see you at once, well, it may be difficult for me. Yes? Yes, I can do that. Well, I could leave here in about 2 hours, and that means I'd get there about 11 o'clock.
I better get Harry right away.
Yes, I'll have the necessary documents with me. Mm-hmm. Oh, I understand, Mr. Chase. No, I'm not expecting any deal. Well, let's just say there comes a time. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Martha. That's him. Get the briefcase. Come on, get out of here.